Each year, there are thousands of unhoused people who go without warm, dry socks to wear during the winter. But there is a group that is now working to make a difference through a nonprofit. The initiative is called Socktober, and we're joined by its founder, Erica Woods. Erica, we're glad to have you.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So this isn't really something that a lot of people probably think about, but that is a necessity during the winter. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, actually, our nonprofit, we volunteer a lot every month, and so being out there, we ask them, what are some of the things that you need, and a lot of the times they state that they don't get socks, and so we just started every October collecting socks and then passing them out in November.
Wow, that's great, because that's really one of those things that I feel like we can all just take for granted, because you
Right.
just don't think about it. You have access
Right.
to socks every day.
Yep.
How meaningful is it for people just to have something as simple as a pair of socks?
It's very meaningful. Sometimes when we go out there to give back, there are some people who may have holes in their socks. They may not even have socks on. So it's very important for them to have those, especially during the winter months.
Okay, so with Socktober, what are we doing? Are we asking for new socks? Can they be
Yes.
gently used?
No. So one thing that I always pride myself on is giving something to someone that I will want myself. So I don't take anything used. I would want the same thing for them that I would want for myself. So we only take donations of new socks.
That is smart. My mom actually has taught me that. Even when I give donations to some place,
Yep.
she'll say, if you wouldn't still wear it, don't give it to them. So that makes a
Exactly.
big difference too,
Yes.
and that keeps the dignity there, right?
Yep, it does.
All right, so
Yep.
you've been growing and you've actually got some partnerships in place.
Yes, so we have partnered with Atwater Brewery, and I actually was a Scene Magazine. We had a contest for them last year, and I was a winner. And so the editor, Jane, over there, she connected Atwater with me, and so they got on board to actually have them to be a drop-off location. So people can come in to Atwater and they can drop off socks, and once they drop off socks, they can get free pretzels
Okay,
for
and so your
donating.
group, One Mother to Another, how did that
Yes.
get started?
So I started that organization in 2014. So as a mom, I just felt like there was no resources or outlets for mothers. So I just decided to start a Facebook group. And at first it just started with, friends and family. And so now we have about 5,000 plus moms.
Wow.
Yeah, so every month we volunteer somewhere different in and around the city of Detroit.
That is awesome. See, people like you are so needed and plugged into the community, really making a difference. And I'm sure that these people who are benefiting from this are so appreciative.
Yeah.
So when we're bringing in these socks, how can people contact you? How can they get involved? If someone's watching this and they say they want to drop some off, what do they do?
So they can actually go to the Atwater location downtown, and as stated, when you come in and you donate, you'll get a pair of free pretzels. You can also, on my website, which is www.onemothertoanother.org, you can go there and donate. We're also on Facebook and Instagram at One Mother to Another 2014.
So do you have a goal in mind with how many pairs you're trying to get, or are you just hoping for as many as possible?
Well, yeah, as many as possible. And then we also collect essential items as well. So outside of socks, I also want them to have like things that we use on a daily basis. So soap, chapstick, Advil, just anything, that would be needed or helpful for them during the winter months.
Okay, that's good to know. So it's not
Yeah.
just limited to socks.
Right.
So do you have a team of volunteers that you go with to distribute these things?
Yes, we do. So for the whole month we collect, and then in November I'll put something out on social media, and then I always get a bunch of volunteers and we'll go out and we'll distribute them to the community.
Okay, great.
Yep.
So for people who are experiencing homelessness, how do they get in touch with you, or how do they benefit from this, or do you just kind of look for them out in the public?
Yeah, and a lot of times too, we also go to shelters. So we'll frequent shelters where there's moms and children, and so I'll give them my cards, and they're able to contact me through phone number or on social media.
Okay, you're doing great work here. How does
Thank
this feel
you.
for you to be doing something so meaningful?
It feels great. I think my number one goal has always been is for the community to get involved. So it feels great. I'm happy that Atwater is on board to be a drop-off location, but it feels absolutely awesome.
Okay, and is this people, are they able to contact you directly if they want to?
Yes, yep. So they can, all my information is on my website. Again, it's onemothertoanother.org, and they can contact me there.
Excellent. Sounds good. You're doing awesome work. Thank you for sharing your
Thank
story with us,
you.
and we hope you get more socks than you can hold.
Thank you. I hope so as well.